Okay, so before we get started on cake, we have to make the stand first. Now, this is a stand I've used for the bunny rabbit, and there was another cake that I did standing up as well. Can't remember what that was. Now, a few people had problems with the bunny rabbit. They said it was a bit wobbly. So we really do have to just stick to using wood so we don't have that wobble happen. Because we used a cake drum for the top bit, which I think was a bit too wobbly for people. So we're going to make it all from wood, the stand, okay? So what we have here is a thin 6-inch round thin piece of wood that we just cut out, just using a jigsaw cutter. It's not exactly the perfect round, but it still works. And then we have a 12-inch square piece of pine wood that's we've got from the DIY shop, very, very cheap. And then we've got a very thick piece of dowling for the legs, which is just 2 centimetres. Okay, so what we've done is we've cut 2 8-inch legs, or pegs, from the wood. All I did is I clamped that onto the vise and then just cut through it, nice and easy. Now the problem was that is it a mitre? I can't remember the name of this thing, but the thing that drills the hole into the wood is slightly smaller than the size of this. So I've had to get the sandpaper and actually sand the end to make it slightly more pointed, just so that it actually fits in the hole. So you don't burn your fingers, put it on the table and just, if this happens to you, and you just sand both ends, then you see you get a nice little point either side. Okay, so you want to do that with both pieces. Just keep turning it around. And keep having a look to make sure it looks relatively round there. And then that should just then hopefully just slot into place like this, just to pop like that. Okay, so once you've got that, and for me to find the hole for there, all I did was get a 6-inch round card, work out where I want the legs to go, and I just placed it on there and dotted the board. Okay, so we did the exact same for this piece. So we put it on here, and we want to dot and dot. Now that's going to go that way, okay? So it matches up. So what I'm best to do is just put a little L and a little L there, so that they match up when we go to put it on like that. Okay. So if we get the drill again, okay. Now to drill the hole in this, because the work surface isn't so high, I just need to lean it on the side there, okay? So just popping the drill down onto there, and then just oh, I changed the setting, I don't know why I did that, but make it strong. There we go, right. Okay. So you can see we get a little bit there for the wood to go into. Okay, so turn it round and do the same on the other side. See how far down you go, and you don't want to go down too far. So I can do a little bit more. Okay, so enough just for the peg to fit in, okay? Now, if you do go down all the way right through it, don't worry, just hot glue your cake cards on top, and then that stops the peg from falling down, okay? But I've just left a little bit, just to give it a little more strength. Okay, so what I want to do first of all is put the legs on first. Okay, so just get your hot glue. There you go. Oops. Okay, just turn that over. Place your cake card in there. That makes all food safe. Okay, and then we turn that over and put more glue in there. Okay, and then get one of the legs. Just pop that in there. There you go. Now, you need to make sure they're definitely sitting straight. That's a bit squinty. Yep, that looks good. Now just to double check, I'm just going to pop some more glue around there, just to make sure we don't have any wobbles. Okay, there we are. So, so we just want to give them a couple of seconds to firm up before we pop them on here. Now, let's think about this. So, if you don't have the tools to do this, the reason why I'm making them, when I was in Scotland, we used to have a joiner next door, Ken, and it was just great. You just gave him your template and you took it next door. So if you're doing that, it's just a 12-inch square cake drum, a 6-inch round card, and then the 2 legs popped inside. Alternatively, if you've got a plumber nearby, you could get a plumber to supply with the pipes, and you can build a little pipe work on there. Just similar to what the main cake, the rocket cake that we've got on the website. Main did this lovely rocket, and she used a lot of the flange and then the pipe work. So you can do the same for that. Later on in the year, I'm going to be doing more sort of pipe work. I need to just source an easy place to get it. The flange that Maine use is quite hard to come by in Europe, so I'm trying to find a supplier of that before we start playing with more of the pipes. Okay, so let's just see. Yep, good, so that feels all nice and hard. So let's just check first. So there's the L and there's the L. So I just want to go round, and there we go. And you can see there, we're getting that in there, nice. Okay, so just take that out. Okay, so just glue in there. Yep. Okay. That one looks slightly squint, so I'm going to put that there. Yep, that's fine. Okay, and then I just want to go around with the glue and make it all hard. Okay, the more glue the better, just to seal it down. No one's going to see the glue the time we're finished. There we go. Excellent. Good. Okay, so that's the stand now made for Santa. Oh, it's got glue everywhere. So we want to just give that time to dry. Is that sitting? No. Okay, we want to give that time to dry, so to go hard. So we've tidied up, got rid of all the sawdust, and give the table a good clean. We'll be good to go. And then we're going to start with obviously the lower part of the Santa first.